Keir Starmer faces challenging questions at PMQs, a political roundup. In a highly anticipated session of Prime Minister's Questions (PMQs) on Wednesday, Labour leader Sir Keir Starmer took to the dispatch box to confront Prime Minister Rishi Sunak on a range of pressing issues facing the UK. This weekly parliamentary event has become a focal point for political debate, providing an opportunity for leaders to address concerns and engage with the public. As the UK navigates through various economic and social challenges, PMQs serves as a stage for leaders to articulate their positions and respond to public sentiment. Starmer's leadership has often been scrutinized, with critics questioning his approach and effectiveness against the backdrop of a Conservative government that has been in power for over a decade. On this particular Wednesday, the atmosphere was charged with anticipation. Starmer aimed to capitalize on recent criticisms of the government's handling of the economy, healthcare, and public services, seeking to present a compelling case for Labour's vision. One of the central themes of Starmer's questioning was the state of the economy. With inflation affecting households across the country, Starmer pressed Sunak on what concrete measures the government is implementing to alleviate financial pressures on families. He emphasized the need for a comprehensive strategy to address rising living costs and the impact on small businesses. Sunak's responses highlighted the government's efforts to manage inflation and support economic growth, but critics argue that many families still feel the pinch. Starmer's challenge to the Prime Minister focused on whether current measures were sufficient or merely temporary fixes. Another critical area of discussion was the National Health Service (NHS). Starmer pointed to waiting times and staffing shortages as ongoing crises that the Conservative government has failed to address effectively. He framed his argument around the personal stories of patients experiencing delays in care, striving to humanize the statistics that have dominated headlines. Sunak defended the government's record, citing increased funding and recruitment initiatives. However, the Prime Minister faced tough follow-up questions from Starmer about the real-world implications of these policies, particularly as the NHS continues to experience significant operational challenges. Starmer also turned his attention to education, questioning the government's commitment to youth services and school funding. With many parents concerned about educational outcomes and opportunities for the children, Starmer's inquiries aim to highlight the perceived neglect of these vital areas. In response, Sunak underscored the government's investment in education and plans to enhance vocational training. Yet the debate highlighted a broader concern about whether current policies adequately prepare young people for the future in an increasingly competitive job market. The session was met with varied reactions from both sides of the aisle. Supporters of Labour praised Starmer for his direct approach and ability to articulate the concerns of everyday citizens. Meanwhile, Conservative members defended Sunak, arguing that he provided clear and constructive answers to complex issues. Political analysts noted that Starmer's performance at PMQs could influence public perception ahead of upcoming local elections. The ability to connect with voters on key issues is crucial for Labour as they seek to regain ground in constituencies traditionally held by Conservatives. As PMQs wrapped up, it was clear that both leaders would continue to face scrutiny over their responses to the pressing issues discussed. The dialogue initiated in this session will likely carry over into political discourse in the coming weeks, influencing party strategies as they prepare for future challenges. Wednesday's PMQs underscored the importance of dialogue in a functioning democracy. The session not only highlighted the differing approaches of Labour and the Conservatives but also reflected the concerns of the public regarding critical issues such as the economy, healthcare, and education. As we move forward, it's essential for citizens to stay informed and engage with political developments. We encourage viewers to share their thoughts on the issues raised during PMQs. What are your thoughts on Sir Keir Starmer's performance? Do you believe the government's actions are sufficient to address the challenges faced by the UK? Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more political news and analysis, and join the conversation in the comments below. Your voice matters in shaping the future of our democracy.